Okie doke, welcome back to Phantom Brigade. We are making more progress in Osbeck Reveal in this episode. We picked up some cool new kit in the last one, and we just decided on our next destination. One of the reasons I headed over here was in previous builds of the game, there was actually an event that fired over here. There was a farm you could go and investigate, and it would give you an objective to complete over here. It looks like they've taken that out now that there's more dynamic events in the game, so that's kind of sad, but also kind of cool. Looking at the map, we really have two locations we can head to. There's this reinforced base up here. You can see that the icon has 3 dots above it over there. That means it's a reasonably difficult target. And there's also a reinforced camp over here, which is just got army units in it. So I think we're going to try and take this first, and then as long as we can succeed, we'll head up and take this base. What we'll do is I'll boost when we get a bit closer, just so we can speed in a little bit faster. We're just going to wait for the Sleepy Pupper to fully repair first. And we have a name we need to give our first guy. So we're in the reinforced camp detection radius now. They're now querying us. Let's just boost in. And an enemy squad has been dispatched to investigate us. This reinforced invader structure is used to stage attacks and send patrols to nearby locations. It will pose a challenge. Elimination of all units to this location will reduce the invaders' presence in this province and allow salvage equipment from defeated units. The base comes live with a set of boots crashing against the floor. In the hangar, an engineer shouts to the crew at a pilot rushes to get change. Keep your eyes turned on the battle console, setting yourself with a deep breath. Let's suit up. Alright, first things first, we need to sort out unit here. So I want to rename unit, and I had a great name that kind of goes with the color scheme we picked, which is Cupcake. And one thing I wanted to quickly check is, can I actually rename my pilots? Because if I can, I'm going to give them the names of their mechs, and that'll make it much easier to identify which mech is which. So this is Cupcake. Then Foxtrot here needs to be renamed to Hot Mess. Oh, I did a random one. Hot Mess. Tango here. Sleepy Pupper. And that just means that in battle, they'll actually have the right names. Because what it gives is the pilot call sign instead of the mech name in the quick information. So let's do this really quickly. Kilo here needs to be renamed to the Rooster. Cool. Alright. Now let's quickly do some outfitting. So first things first. Cupcake. I don't think I've got any new mech pieces of body parts for it. But we do have some new equipment. There is an HMG available to us. I don't really want to give it to our light mech, however. Kind of quite like the light mech with the assault rifle, to be honest. There is also light lower legs that are slightly better than the ones we have. So we'll probably just grab them. They have much better heat dissipation, which is something this mech needs. Alright, that's him done. Probably what I want to do is, I believe Hot Mess... No, the Rooster is our heavy, if I remember right. Yeah, the Rooster is our heavy mech. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it the HMG. I'm not sure why there's an alarm kind of repeating itself, which is a little bit makes me a little bit unhappy in terms of the audio here. So the HMG is a pretty crazy gun. You'll see it in action in the next fight. And I think that means we can upgrade the assault rifle on the Hot Mess. Yeah, it's a better assault rifle. And I think we may actually have an upgrade to the shotgun on the Sleepy Pupper as well. That's an annoying bug, that noise. I don't know if this is bad for you as it is for me. Do we have an upgraded shield here? We've got S1 Sylvan. Yeah, the S3 Ajax here has less integrity and less barrier, but weighs a whole ton less. It's a light shield, that's why. It's not quite a tower shield. The S4 tower here, I didn't notice that. It has basically no armor at all, but it's all regeneratable shield. So I'm actually going to switch over to that. That's quite good. And for the right slot, this shotgun here, the real difference is that it weighs a little bit more. And it has a smaller interval. I'm going to try it out. We'll see how it goes. Alright, I think I'm ready to jump in. Let's deploy. So this is going to be a base map. There's going to be a lot more buildings to deal with. And buildings make combat with the mechs really quite different because you're dodging in and out of really hard cover. But everything in this game is destructible. Once we get our hands on missile weapons and beam weapons, you'll see that we can just cleave these buildings to pieces. For right now, though, we can't do that. Let's just hit this army base. Looks like we've got an autocannon tank there. What else are we looking at? I don't see any other mechs. There's our team here. One good piece of news is the enemy has not appeared on top of us like that last mission. So it looks like we're starting up against a mech and a tank, and that is it, but we have reinforcements in 6 turns. So if we take these guys out in that time, we're going to be doing pretty well. Now, this guy's heading straight down the middle. So what I'd really like to do is get our heavy machine gun up on this building, and he should have a really nice field of fire. He'll have the elevation to shoot over a lot of this cover, just this cover here will be quite tough. So maybe we can get our shotgunner to kind of sort of stack up here. and then step out next turn to shoot at this guy when he's a bit closer. I'm going to leave him in cover here, and we'll just give him a shield order just in case he can take some fire. I don't think we need to worry about it, though. He's just going to sit there. The Cupcake, which is our super light mech, I'm going to leave to last. What I really want to do is see how long it's going to take for him to get up here. It's going to take him a while. The range on the HMG isn't as long as I thought it was going to be either, which is a bit of a shame. So maybe we'll actually get him... We can get him here. He still hasn't got a shot, but this is quite a nice space to be, so I'm just going to get him to move over there. This guy here can maybe take the position I wanted. He's still not got the range. If I bring him here, he can take a shot towards the end of the turn. And then we just need our light mech, which is number 3. This is Cupcake. Cupcake can actually run through here, so there will be a collision, I think. It doesn't look like there will be a collision because he's fast enough to just keep going. We'll bring him up on the right-hand side of the road here. See how much faster he is? Oh, that's nice. He can skip through that slot there. And he can actually take a shot from here. He can actually start shooting from here. And we'll just leave it like that, I think. So let's just make sure there's no collisions. And there's not going to be any friendly fire. And let's just engage this first set of actions. What I quite like light mechs is they can just get into the action really quickly. Although they do have to hit. And you saw, I hope you noticed the difference there between his opening rounds when he was still moving. There was quite a lot of scatter. And then his second lot of fire was actually much better. I was wondering who was shooting there. It looks like he is running to here in his turn. So first things first, this guy's going to get up here on this turn. I want him to open up with his HMG as soon as possible. Now, this guy's a bit too close for the shots, but to be honest, I think it's still worth it. You'll see why when I open fire. He needs to be completely stationary for those shots. So I want to be clever. What I want to do is give him a wait command until the shooting is over. And then what I might do is see if I can get him up on the roof here. He can get up here, and that just gives him a little bit more in the way of field of fire, although he is completely blocked from firing in this direction here. Let's have a look at our shotgunner. The shotgunner's goal is to ambush this tank here. So what I'm going to do is come around here. This shotgun has a very small range, which is a bit of a shame. We get him to stand here. I'm going to get him to open up as soon as he's in range. I'm really not too worried about the tank's gun. And then I want him to sidestep from here. So no matter what, they're going to run into each other if I do that. So let's rethink this. I don't really want him to collide, even though he can usually just stomp the tank. He does take leg damage from it. I don't want to leg him. So let's do that. We'll shoot at you. We'll move further forward so you're kind of circling him. We'll bring you up and around so you can engage in this fight next. And when you're cool enough, which you are quite quickly, we'll get you to fire again. And we can probably get you to fire a third time as well. This is what this gun's got going for it. It's really cool to run. And we'll just get you to continue moving for the rest of your turn forward. Okay, who's next? Light mech. Light mech's going to take fire at the end of the turn. I don't really want that to happen. I think we can probably squeeze off some fire. If we get him... Let's just get him out of the line of fire. He's going to be fired up pretty much straight away. If we run here, we're going to get shot at. If we run here, we're going to get shot at. If we run here, we're going to get shot at. Can't get him around the corner fast enough. Let's just bring him around here for now. We'll bring him to here. And then we'll bring him up on top of him. He's going to get shot at again. We'll just leave him here. I'm going to get him to shoot as he runs. He's going to be too hot for that. We'll bring it down a bit. Just in the trading fire, it's not going to be great because it's going to be moving, but I don't want him to take any shots. Now I want to... Can you get up here in time? Not really. I'm just trying to find some good shots for these mechs. If I bring you straight back here, you haven't got a shot because of this building here. This building here is going to cause a big problem for the shots from this mech. What I could do, though, is get him to step back here and then take a shot once he gets around the corner. So about here, open fire. He's going to miss with the first couple of rounds, but that gives him, I think this gives him the most time on target because he's going to start hitting from here. So what I actually want to do is I want to bring this forward to about here. Yeah, that's pretty much perfect. You can shoot. When the guy is there, though, we will just take this back and we'll get him to step back up on here. And that's going to be our turn. So that's everyone doing something? Let's see. I want to watch the HMG in action. And yeah, that's why I didn't really care about the LMG at that range, because that was a lot of damage. Tank is dealt with. We've got 4 turns into the reinforcements. We should have this fight pretty quickly. Let's bring our light mech into combat here. We're just going to bring him up on top of the building. And we're just going to get him to shoot as soon as he's up, because he'll have the range on this guy pretty quickly. Not the best accuracy, but as soon as the guy's at long range, we'll probably just fire straight after. We're not quite hot enough. We'll do that. We'll get him to wait out until about here, and then we'll get him to move forward. No, he can't jump down. We'll just get him to stop there, and we'll wait out the rest of his attack. This guy here is in a pretty good spot now. Once this guy's here, we'll get him to open fire. I'm not too worried about the damage he's going to take in return. We'll just get him to wait out that fire so he's as stable as possible, and I'm going to get him to jump down and come around here. Then we've got our shotgunner. If this guy is still alive, we'll get the shotgunner to just hit him here when he gets to the end of his turn. So he's going to come around here, run through, and as soon as he gets to here, we'll open fire on him and also shoot him in the back. And then finally our HMG mech. He is in a bad position to return fire on this guy. He does have his pistol. The big problem we've got here is if he jumps down, they're going to collide. So I'm going to leave him there. We'll see if we can pull the pistol at any point in this. Pistol can be fired here. We're not too hot for it. We'll also take a shot with a pistol here. That's not going to be great. Alright, let's just get through this. Nice. That's it. So the hostiles, I believe, are delayed now. We've got 4 turns to get the whole team to this point here. Actually, they're not delayed. They're still coming in 4 turns. Yes, they have been delayed. If I get the whole team here in 4 turns, we win automatically for extraction. So I'm just going to try and run everyone there. The cool thing is I can just give them all an extract order. I don't need to, like, click them over turns. They'll just run it. As long as nobody collides, I'm pretty happy. This is my slowest mech. This is the one that I don't think will make it in time. So I want to give them the order to just get in. And then we'll get this guy over here as well. I just want to make sure there's no collisions. Definitely not yet. Let's engage, and we'll just turn off the relay for this. See how slow our heavy mech is? He's got a heavy gun and heavy armor. It's making him very, 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 very slow. Just make sure there's no collisions. No, we're fine. We'll just go again then. I don't think our heavy mech's going to make it in time. The rooster's too slow. Is this the rooster? Or is this the hot mess? Oh, I think we've hit a bug. I can't get the, I can't get the overlay to come back on. Oh no. Oh, this is not good. There we go, I got it back. That was bad for a second. Yeah, it's the rooster. The rooster's really slow. Alright, let's just go again. We've got 2 turns. I don't think we're going to make it in time. The hot mess is also quite slow. One thing I want to do here, they're going to hit us next turn, I think. But what we want to do is just change our orders here slightly. So I want you to move to here. You're fine. And then, where's the hot mess? You to move to here. I'm not ordering anyone to extract before it's too early. That's just a way to get your guys killed. And here come the reinforcements. So we didn't actually get out quick enough. The reinforcements are dropping right on top of us. Let's see what we're looking at here. 2 mechs and a tank. Looks like we've got a heavy mech with a shield and a shotgun, I'm guessing, and a guy with a rifle. Looks like a light or medium. Let's get ready to ambush these guys then. So where's the best position I can get you? Bearing in mind that I have very limited movement. I can't get you up on top of this building, but I can get you right here. And that's a pretty perfect spot to open up with your HMG next turn. So you can go there. Light mech. Let's get you as far behind them as we can. I don't want you in the middle of them. This is the edge of the map. I can't go any more further towards the bottom of the screen, which is why the line's very straight there. So where are they going to land? Just under that tree. Maybe I'll get you to... We'll deal with you in a second. Let's get our... It's a little bit awkward because I should just get you to run all the way over here. Then we can get the rooster to take up a firing position here. And then we can get you to take up a firing position ready to just ruin that, that autocannon tank on its turn. Okay. So what are we dealing with? He has shotgun and shield. And he has machine gun and a handheld. So we need to deal with him. Machine gun's very dangerous. That's fine. You are the prime target for our HMG mech, and nobody on your team seems to want to attack him. So how much of that fire will we get? Hit. We're going to lose the fire here. I don't think that's too bad, to be honest. I'm okay with that. So he's going to shoot back at us through the building when that's happening. So what we'll do is we'll wait out the turn to here. And then we'll move to here. And then we'll see... Okay, we haven't really got the shot yet. I might just start shooting here. I know that chance to hit is very low, but it's a heavy machine gun. It's not really made for accuracy. It's volume of fire, not accuracy of fire. Okay, you're going to take a shot from the shotgunner. We really need you not here when that happens. Let's deal with you first. Let's get you to instantly open fire on this tank here. Now, we've got to watch out for the fire coming in from our heavy machine gun as well. That's a bad thing that we don't want to run into. So you step backwards. You're going to run right across the field of fire. You are going to miss most of it. If you track that field of fire, he's going to step back. It's going to sweep through this area. It's going to hit where he was standing, and then it's going to stop, and he's going to be safe from that fire the whole way through. Once we get to here, you've probably got another shot when you get a bit cooler, so you can fire again from here. I'm going to get you to wait, and then I'm going to get you to move back forward, just so this guy's nice in your field of fire. That's your job on your turn. Once you've done that, I think I want you to head over this way, because I'm pretty sure that it's going to be time to take out this mech then. Next up, the rooster. Again, we have to watch that spray of fire. I don't think... Oh, you do have a shot. Okay, from here, I want you to instantly start shooting at him. And I probably just want you to do the same thing, to be honest. You don't need to move. You've got good cover there. You're fine. And then last but not least, I can make a plan with him. And what I actually want you to do, I think, is run... Oh, I'm worried about the shotgun. Let's run you this way. And then run you over here. And there's no point you shooting here, but as soon as you get to here, we'll get you to take a shot here. Alright, let's see how things go. We're going to open up watching the HMG. I think we've got a pretty good plan for the turn. Let's go. Alright, so first things in the plan went pretty well. We took out this tank, no problem. We've got a pretty much full barrage on here with the machine gun. The machine gun, I'm noticing, is very light damage. Most machine guns actually in this game do a lot more damage. This is pretty much almost entirely a concussion weapon. If you look at the... Actually, the concussion damage isn't that high. In fact, there's no concussion damage. So it's really not that exciting. He is going to open fire on us as soon as we finish firing. So I'm going to duck back in behind this cover here. Light mech, you are in a good position just to bully this person. So I want you just to move to there. And then as soon as you're cool enough, give us another barrage. And then we'll get you to wait out the rest of that turn. And then we'll get you to be honest, it's not really that exciting for you. I really wish I could give you a marksman's rifle, because you could just sit in space. You're not going to hit from there. And do a lot of damage from these good positions you're able to get yourself into. Why don't I actually get you to step up to here and take a shot at him. You're a bit hot, so we'll just push that back as far as we can. I'll just get you to wait your turn out so you can line up for the shot. Okay? Rooster, I want you to help take out the shotgunner. I think we've got enough fire on this mech down here for now. So if you just step out over here, you should have a clear shot at our enemy. Let's just wait till you're standing still. Your gun is nice and cool, so we'll just see where you can take another shot. Here. And what I'll get you to do is just back up a little bit. Perfect. That should go fine. And then shotgunner, you need to just change your turn up a little bit. So I want you to come up here. That'll get you out of the line of fire on this guy. And when you're here, you can open fire on him. And then when you're, say, here, hit him again in the side. Okay. One thing I really like in this game is watching heavy machine guns, so I'm going to watch from this perspective here, but we'll zoom up once this fire is over to see how things go over here. I noticed the rooster missed with every shot there. So he's still in a very good state, this guy. Oh no, I clicked on this mech here. You can see that his barrier is constantly regenerating, which is good. Here we've got, he's lost his lower body, which means his propulsion speed is very, very slow. All he's doing this turn is limping. And this guy here is taking a lot of damage, but he is not dead yet. The moment our light mech is opening up on him, as soon as that combat is, that sort of attack is finished, I want him to loop around to, say, here. I want him to cross on the other side of these lumps here, whatever units these are, some sort of storage unit. And I want him to take a shot from here. Oh, still way too hot. We'll do it from here then. We'll just get a wait command in. It's not something I've really done before this playthrough, is actually waiting between shots, but it is waiting while shooting for a lot of these shots, but it is helping with my accuracy. Apart from with the rooster here, the hot mess, sorry, which is just missing and missing and missing. A hot mess, how's your range looking? Your range is perfect, but you probably haven't got the heat for this. If I push this back to here, you're fine. We'll give you another wait command, and then we're going to order you just to step back a little bit. That's quite good because it puts this building between you and the machine gunner, and then we'll get you to take another shot here. That's good for your turn. Shotgunner, honestly, let's get you on to this guy here. Let's not put you in his path, though. That's a bit stupid. I want to bring you back to here, being very careful not to step in front of that field of fire. And we're just going to get you to take a shotgun shot here. And then I want you to back up again. They're not going to collide with each other, are they? No. And then I want you to fire a shotgun shot at this guy here. And then last but not least, we've got the good old Rooster. Rooster, I really like your positioning. I'm just going to bring you over here. And then when you're there, I just want you to open fire on this guy again. And that is our turn. Okay, he's down. And he's down. Cool. Good work, team. I hope we get our hands on some really cool technology and after taking this camp. I want some lasers or missiles or some melee weapons, because there's a lot more we can do with this game we just haven't come across yet. It isn't all just rifle fights. Alright, I'm not really too excited about any grey gear, although I wouldn't mind picking up another handgun just for a backup weapon on our... I think our light mech isn't carrying one right now. There's really nothing that exciting here. We've got an S5 shield I'll check out. Level 2 shred. We'll check out this machine gun for comparison. I will just grab what loot we can. Alright. Okay, so we picked up a suit of light armor that was available here. It looks like these units have been transporting light armor projects. Light armor sets have less integrity than medium armor sets, but lighter, which means they dissipate more heat and make your mech faster. So actually, I can do a project in the workshop to create sets of light armor, and I think that's what we're going to actually start off right now. So we're going to do Nox light body part. Let's build. Can I set what I want to build? Upper body, lower body, arm. Let's go for a level 3. Oh, we don't have enough money for a level 3. Oh, we need rare components. So I just go for a white body part. That's a bit. I'm not really that keen on that. Let's try. We'll see what we build. Okay, that's that queued up. Everyone else is repairing. Let's have a look at the map. Really, our only target left is this base up here, so I think we just start heading in that direction. Oh, this is the patrol that came to investigate us attacking the base. We could engage them. They've probably got quite good gear. It's just a patrol squad grading. We can take them out, no problem. Let's reserve guard again. So Cupcake here needs a secondary weapon, which we can now give it. Let's just see if there's anything better for the right slot. So we've got this other machine gun. What I'm interested in is the this icon here is the direct damage. That's the number that I'm most interested in. This burst assault rifle, no, this shotgun. That's what does more damage. Yeah, there's nothing really here. Oh, the shotguns do more damage. I don't want to engage with the shotgun, so I'm quite happy with what he's got there. Left slot, we just got that. I'm just checking what I've got, make sure I haven't missed equipping anything. All the things I want to check out are very quickly on the Rooster. Is this a better heavy machine gun? Nope, it is not, which is a bit sad because I want a better heavy machine gun. And on the Sleepy Pupper, is this a better shotgun? It has a better interval. I think this may be the one I was using before, looking at the colors on it. Now, we'll just stick with what we've got. So not that exciting in terms of loot. Hopefully this squad has something a bit better. Let's jump into a fight with them. So this should be another like 2-person squad. We'll just wipe it out really quickly. Oh, we're on the town map, which I quite like. These buildings are very weak, so it's very easy to smash through them. It's just another reserve unit, so I'm not too excited. I know these fights are getting a bit samey, but I promise you that as we get more into the game, there'll be a lot more variety. We're just kind of getting our guys leveled up, getting some gear, getting used to the game. It's still kind of in Tutorialville, really. Let's just try and do this as fast as we can. So what have we got? Anything exciting? Okay, at least it's not a shotgun. At least it's not a shotgun. We've got an assault rifle guy. Let's take him on as quickly as we can. Let's focus him down. So let's get our shotgunner. He's just going to run straight down the middle here. He's going to camp in this corner here. As soon as he's in range, we're going to open up and hit him with a shotgun. And since he's going to shoot at us while he's running, we're going to use our shield to defend ourselves. And what I actually want to do... Oh, there's actually more enemies I didn't notice. There's 2 more enemies here. Let's have a look. We've got... Oh, has he got an HMG? Yep, enemy with an HMG and an SMG. Now that is a weapon that I really want to get my hands on. That submachine gun that he's carrying. That goes great on our light mech if we get the light mech to have a sword or an axe, which is what I'm intending for it. The SMG is the perfect counterpart to that. And then we've got a shotgun. No, assault rifle and shield. So this is a same bottle of assault rifle we've already seen, but that's important to pay attention to. Okay, So that kind of changes our priorities. I'm pretty happy with what this guy's doing. He's going to continue doing his job. Next up, we've got the Cupcake. This is our fast mech. He's going to take some fire in this combat. What I actually want to practice with a little bit here is I want to see how well we can do with some moving and firing rather than standing still, just to see how well that performs in this fight. You're just going to open fire as soon as the mission spawns, to be honest. As soon as you're cool enough. Get a shoot again there. You're going to take a lot of fire here. There's not a huge amount I can really do without completely disengaging you, which is not something I really want to do. We'll just see how that goes for heat. Here's the hot mess with his assault rifle. Do you have range? You do. We'll get you to open fire as well. We'll get you to wait that out. And then I want you to head over here. Yeah, that's looking nice. So you're just going to sweep around. And as you come around the corner here, so you're no longer blocked, I want you to open fire again. And you've apparently got a 100% chance to hit, but we all know, anyone who's played XCOM knows that that's not going to be the case. And then I've got a heavy machine gunner. Now, heavy machine gunner doesn't want to move, but I do need to get the enemies into range before I open fire. And there is, if you look at the battlefield, there is this little hill, which I don't think we'll be able to shoot over. So choices are to run on top of the hill. That's going to take the entire turn, or run on top of the hill. And that's going to be his turn. Let's see how this goes. Alright. He's lost his left arm. So it says he hasn't lost his left arm. There we go. He's lost his left arm. He still has his primary weapon, though. He's not taking any damage. And how did the damage go here? He took a decent chunk of damage. How is things going on this mech? He's taken quite a chunk of damage, but looks like he's managed to evade. No, the enemy are still interested in shooting at him. Okay, we'll come back to him in a second. There's some important mechs I want to deal with first. Main one being the Rooster. As soon as the Rooster gets up on the ridgeline here, I want him to open fire. 37, 36, 37. We'll get him to open fire on him. Make sure that he's waiting for this entire barrage. If I move this forward a little bit, that should increase the chance to hit, right? There we go. And as soon as that's over, I think I'm going to get him to move just up here. Just give him better sight lines for next turn. Shotgun mech, let's get you to move up. I want you to take care of the tank. But first of all, I want you to open fire on this guy as soon as you can. And then, is anyone shooting at you this turn? Just the tank, which I'm not too concerned about. So basically, as soon as you're cool enough, just shoot the tank, which is fine. And then I want you to wait out that shot. And I want you to walk around the back of it here. And you'll probably get another shot at it here, because it looks like you're going to crash through it, which is kind of cool. Let's just let you crash through it, see if you can kill it. You're done. Hot mess. Keep flanking these guys here, just run along. Is this the machine gunner here? Yeah, let's focus fire on him. You're going to take some shots from him this turn, unfortunately. Let's get you to shoot as soon as you can. You're not going to overheat from that. Oh, nice. And we'll just get you to keep moving around to here. And then the only mech I've got left to deal with is our light mech. You are going to take some fire this turn. Let's try and make use of some of that prestigious speed that you've got. Let's bring you back this way. So you're going to take fire here. If I put you behind this hill for that fire, you're going to be fine from that. And then we'll get you to pop up here and start opening fire as you come around the corner. Okay, let's see how that goes. Yeah, as you can see, if you've got a fully accurate heavy machine gun barrage, not much can really survive it. That mech just got completely drilled. There's not really much left of it. Alright. Let's work out what we can do here. So you are still in a pretty good state. You're in a pretty good state. And is this guy still alive? No, he's ejecting. Alright, you can see that running through him, he's actually ended up taking a lot of upper body damage, which I'm not particularly happy about. There's a bit too much for me to properly keep track of stuff in this fight, and I'm probably missing some important stuff, if I'm completely honest. I don't think you're going to get into range in time, are you? Yeah. Not really, but I'll get you to fire some shots just while you're chasing. Not going to be super... Chance of hit's quite low, but it's better than nothing. Light mech, I want you to run through the houses here. Then curve around here. And... take a shot when you're clear. Just notice that you're running through this guy. He's going to take some damage from that. Let's actually cancel that move, because that's a bit dangerous. So we're just going to move here, and then I'll get you to run. They're going to collide. No, it should be fine. Just get you to chase after him. HMG mech. Unfortunately, the enemy is way too close for you to shoot at here, so whip out your pistol. Still too close on the pistol as well. Can you shoot at somebody else? Yeah, you've got a decent fire on him. Let's get to wait that out. And then I'll get you to move down here. You can move to here. So everyone's got orders, except for you. Let's get the hot mess to run after this guy here. Just take some shots at him. I know maybe not taking as much time as I could to like properly plan these turns out, but these are pretty chump league enemies, and I want to get through these fights as quickly as possible. Alright, he's done. So he is now going to eject because he lost his right arm. So the only enemy we've got left to deal with is this one here, Row Vanguard. Now, I don't think you're going to have range on your heavy machine gun, but I don't think it really matters. Let's just get you to open fire. Oh, you're way too hot, though. If we wait till here, we'll see what happens. It's probably not going to go particularly well. You can just stand still and shoot this guy when he gets into range, which is here. I'd probably get you to fire again when he's like here. Let's do the same thing with you. We'll wait for him to come into range around here, and we'll get you to open fire. And shotgunner, we'll do the same thing. As soon as he gets in range, we'll just open fire. And that should be enough to kill him. Got a little bit of friendly fire there, which was a bit unfortunate, but apart from that, pretty happy. Didn't take too much damage, nobody's destroyed, no components lost, and we should be able to salvage that SMG, which I really want to get my hands on. There is SMG, salvage that. Everything else here, there's an uncommon medium leg part there, we'll grab that. And let's just spend the rest in equipment. We'll grab this, we'll actually grab the machine gun as well, just in case it's better. That's an AR-1 assault rifle, AR-3, yeah, I'm not too worried about the rest of the guns. Alright, good part. Okay, so we've got a new, we hopefully have an SMG, and we have a hopefully new machine gun that's going to be better than the old one. Let's get the squad heading up to here. We've got a new unit here. We detect 2 new units we detected, let's see what they are. We've got a convoy unit and 2 convoy units. Kind of not really that interested, but we might have some weapons and they are on the way. Let's take out the convoy unit and then we'll head out and take out the base. They're running from us. Alright. So we had a new machine gun. We'll just check what the status on that is. Same machine gun again, the HMG-01. Alright, and then CP Pupper, there's some new legs. So these have a bit more integrity and they weigh a bit less. That's good. And that's really it. So let's, oh, and of course, the SMG for the cupcake. Oh, I just put the SMG in his right slot by accident. It's going to slow him down a little bit, but when we get the melee weapon I want to put in that slot, it's not going to matter. Let's deploy into another combat. So this is the other convoy map that I know of. We've got 2 things to capture here. This is where light mechs are quite useful as well because they can run in and capture the objectives very, very quickly, meaning the rest of your mechs can concentrate on the fight. That's another reason why I like to give light mechs either melee weapons or sniper rifles. But we haven't found any sniper rifles yet. The main reason I've hit the convoy is that I'm hoping we'll be able to get ourselves some new equipment out of it. It might actually be worth getting together a set of light mechs so that we can take things like this on. So what are we looking at for enemies here? The ubiquitous autocannon. There are actually other tanks in this game which I haven't seen yet. We've got an assault rifle SMG guy and a shotgun shield guy. This should be pretty easy. We've got no reinforcements, so the sooner we take this out the better. Let's just get you to run straight, which will watch your fields of fire. Get you to run up as well. Let's not worry about a collision if we can avoid it. I'll get you to cross all the way over to the side of the area. Excuse me. Now the problem is our fastest mech is kind of in a bad position because he has to run through everybody, which is a little bit frustrating. Can I get him, if I ordered him here and then here, is he going to run into anyone on that route? Boom, collision. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Okay, he can run through there. It's too much. I'm trying to give him too big a movement order to go into the next turn. It wants me to stop it here. I would like him just to keep moving forward if I can. No, I can't extend that movement order. Unless I do this. There we go. We don't have any collisions. I'll get him to fire some shots just as he gets to the end of his run. Why not? They're probably not going to hit, but better to shoot than not to shoot, I think. The chances to hit are so low. Okay, let's go. We got a few hits in there. That wasn't bad at all. Okay. I want the hot mess to take up a firing position here. And just move up the outside of the bridge. And then I want him to hit this mech here. And you know what, you can probably just take a shot at this mech here as well. And then I want him just to keep moving up, because his objective is to capture this convoy unit. Then our shotgunner, take a position here and really just blow the crap out of the tank. That's what you're really good at. And then once you've done that, let's actually just get you to crash through it. And then you can take a second shot at their shotgunner while heading up this way. Next unit is the Rooster, who is still trying to get into position. Let's see if we can find you a better firing position now that the enemy have kind of given themselves away. To be honest, here is not bad, because you can open up on him. Now, I know our light mech is in the way right now, but let's deal with that. So that's you waiting until you've taken that shot. And I want you to move over here once you've done that. And now we need to deal with our light mech, which is currently right in the firing line. So let's just get you to stop here. Is everyone going to collide with you? If you wait there, you're going to collide. Everyone's going to collide with you. Let's actually get you to jump back up here and just get you to shoot at this guy as you back up. And I know you're quite hot after doing that, so we'll probably just wait for you to cool down before we fire again. And that's going to be your turn. Oh, my mechs collided with each other there. I was too busy trying to plan a million other things. And I forgot to check their collisions. So that is pretty unfortunate. I think Cupcake's taken a lot of damage. Quite a lot of damage to the legs on the Sleepy Pupper as well. I'm not super happy about that. That was a bit stupid. It's just I was trying so hard to avoid Cupcake crashing into the enemy that I forgot to check if the enemy Cupcake was going to crash into his teammate. But oh well. We live and learn. We'll survive. It's not the end of the world. You take another shot there. Who have we got next? Also, if I'm sounding a bit croaky, I apparently have COVID, which sucks, but I should be okay, I hope. So my voice may change a little bit while I'm dealing with that. I just found out today. Yeah, but we'll be okay. Let's get you back up here and opening fire on that shotgunner. Cool. You were doing up there. Shotgun mech. Well, at least we've dealt with him. At least that's... No, we haven't dealt with him. He's still alive. Well, that's definitely going to be your job here. Then just back up a little bit. Give him both barrels. That's definitely going to be him dead. So we need to shoot at him next. And then finally, when you're getting bullied by this mech here, unfortunately, I can't really... that's the secondary weapon. I kind of just want you to open fire on him and see what you can do with it. Let's go. Okay, this guy is dead. He's going to eject because he's lost his right arm. This is dead. So the only thing I have to deal with now is this guy here, who took a lot of damage from the heavy machine gun barrage. So why you don't rush down the heavy machine gun? I think that's good advice in any combat game of any type. Don't run down the heavy machine gun. Let's just use we're just going to use the pistol here because he's running too hot to fire his heavy machine gun again. Now we'll just bring him around like this, so we can maybe get another pistol shot off. Oh, well, he's going to overheat. We'll just leave it at that. He's very, very hot. I'm going to get you to run in to capture this. Don't want any friendly fire, so we get open fire here. That's probably enough for you. And then if you can just lend me your aid, just fire some shots, that's fine. We should have enough. And I'm not giving any orders to Sleepy Puppy. He can't really take part in the fight at this stage. Right. We've got our first bit of equipment captured. Second bit of equipment is being captured this turn. Let's bring you up. When you get here, you can open fire. And then you can't get that close, or you'll be crashed into. That'll do. And then start moving around this way. Keep going around this way, and you should have a second shot around about here. Yeah, perfect. You are in a great position to open fire on him once he is clear of your teammate. That's pretty nice because it's not going to intersect with the rest of my team. I don't want any fire from here because I'm really worried about him taking additional enemy fire, but what I will do is I'll get you to move up to here. Oh, completely mulched. And that's it. Victory. And we got the crate too. Alright, hopefully we got something good out of those crates. Yes, we did. We got a railgun. We got some hydraulics, which are a sensor and thrusters. These are slottable subsystems we can put into very good equipment. Got some batteries for our tank. We got an axe combat weapon. We got a sniper rifle. We got a rare arm. This is a light arm. This guy had an uncommon sniper rifle, so we're grabbing that. He had an uncommon medium arm as well. And this guy has an uncommon shield, a different shotgun that I've not seen before either. Everything else, I'm not too worried about, but that was a nice pickup.